It's raining.
What? There's men?
No, Mrs. Wizard, it's not raining men.
It's such a great song.
It's raining inside the car.
Oh.
Anyways, let's get started. Now that we got that debacle solved, this is a 2018 Chevy Traverse. And I've mentioned to many people in the past, never buy one of these. But as we're getting into the newer ones we're going to talk about today, there may be some changes ahead. This customer didn't have a bunch of serious troubles, they just wanted it checked over, but they said the last time we just recently had a big rainstorm, he believes it rained more on him through the ceiling than it was actually raining outside. It was just pouring rain on him. So we're going to talk about this common issue that can be fixed on any car with a sunroof and how it's a very, very easy, cheap fix. Let's take a look around this white Traverse. So here's the front of this Traverse. As you can see, it looks pretty much like any other car out there, very similar styling to today's cars. And then we go, where are you going, Mrs. Wizard?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted.
We're not filming that one today, that's another video.
Oh, okay, I guess.
This one.
Okay, we'll do the Traverse.
These have a very similar theme that's very famous now. It's the white and black, Mrs. Wizard.
Yeah, everything seems to be copying Land Rover.
White and black. And it does have red on the word Traverse, kind of behind the font. It has some red little racing type stripes on the wheels. It's in really good shape. It doesn't have any serious dents or any kind of rust or anything going on. Actually looks very nice. I thought it was a lot newer than it was, a lot newer model, but it is a 2018. Let's go ahead and hop under the hood. Working on cars can be very frustrating, especially when the problem is elusive. You want to get the car running, but you just can't get enough information to get a definitive fix. There are times like that in life as well. You want your life to be going a certain direction, but you just can't get it there. That's how today's sponsor, BetterHelp, can help. We go to the doctor if we hurt ourselves, the dentist when we have a toothache. So why is it so hard to seek out a therapist when our life is a mess? The therapists at BetterHelp are specially trained to help people just like you. They can help if you're stressed, depressed, have relationship issues, or you feel like life is putting more on your plate than you can handle. BetterHelp is an online platform that helps make therapy easy and offers multiple options that will work for you, from one-on-one sessions to journaling to group sessions, and they are here for you. All you have to do is fill out a simple questionnaire and they will match you to a therapist in as little as a couple of days. If you don't like their match, you can easily switch to a better match. They have over 7,000 reviews and a 4.5 rating on Trustpilot. You don't get reviews like that unless you've really earned them. If you're struggling and think you'd benefit from a therapy session, click the link in the description below or go to betterhelp.com/carwizard and get 10% off your first month of therapy. Don't wait, you deserve to live the best life possible. Now back to this Traverse. These engines, especially in the past, again, this is the 3.6, which is really, really bad. In previous years, 07, 08, 9, 10, 11, these engines were garbage. They had timing chain issues, and a lot of the vehicles they were put in, it required the entire engine to come out just to do the timing chain service on it. $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 of work. I've had so many people in the past have Traverses and things, and they're like, I wish I never bought this vehicle. But now as we're getting close, like this is a 2018, we're getting into 2020, 22, 23. It's possible they may have fixed some of those issues. I've just not seen a lot of them in the shop. I've not seen a newer Traverse, except for this one, in my shop. Let's take the engine cover off and take a look. Here we have our 3.6 V6. You can see these coils here would be pretty easy to get to if you needed to do spark plugs. But the ones in the back would not be very fun. You'd have to probably do them from underneath. I can already hear my mechanics cursing now trying to do spark plugs on this one. But in the front here is where the timing chain area is. And you can see the space is pretty tight. It may be improved on these models where you can maybe do the timing chains in the car. But I know on the earlier models, it was an engine out, there was no way around it. This one has a little over 90,000 miles. The customer just wanted it checked over, the belts and hoses, and just to see what the condition is. Luckily, it's in good shape, it doesn't need anything. These engines, if they can fix that problem and some of the issues they had, They're actually decent. They got good power, good economy. I hope that they can fix it. Let's go check out the interior of this Traverse. See if you guys would be interested in buying one. Maybe you want to see what it looks like on the inside. You don't even have to go to the car lot. You can just watch Mrs. Wizard's interior review.
Okay, ladies and gents, it has 92,894 miles. And apparently the Wi-Fi network Full Metal is connected. Okay, but beside that, it's looking good. Very simple gauge cluster, nothing fancy going on. Oh, it's having some issues there. Wizard is pushing buttons. He's in there with me today, and he's pushing my buttons. Stop it. So as we move up, you'll see very simple dash. They do have a radar detector. Lovely dash, all black, black, black. We go over, we got our big infotainment system, lots of controls, got our USB connections, gear selector, and some controls for our driving situations, that whatever you would have, and a lovely little parking brake. Well, I'd show you the seat, but the car wizard's occupying it at the moment. Why are you in here with me again?
Well, you were just singing about raining men. I'm kind of concerned about you, Mrs. Wizard.
You can't leave me alone. I'm appalled, dear. But I imagine there's a reason you're going to be sitting there in just a second. So trust me, ladies and gents, the seat underneath him is in good shape. Door card, if we look past him, is in good shape as well. I like how we have kind of that design area behind that door pull. Kind of says, yo, pull here to get out. This is a 7-seater. It does have a third row seat back there underneath that cargo area, but all is in really good shape. I'm quite impressed with this interior. We have dual sunroofs on the top, and one is open, and the front one, well, Wizard, can you help us out here? And there we go. And I have a feeling this is the source of our problem today and the reason you're sitting next to me. But let's go ahead and finish this review. So, steering wheel, well, it's a very, very classic Chevy steering wheel of today. Lots of buttons on the sides and that big airbag in the center. So, enough of this interior talk. Let's figure out why the Wizard can't let me do this review alone and why he's sitting next to me.
Well, the reason why is because right here is where it was raining and literally water all over the customer, person who owns this vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and open up the sunroof. And we're going to show you a little tutorial today on why sunroofs leak all over you and what you can do to fix it. Let's go ahead and head on to the sides of the car on a standing stool. So here we are with the sunroof open. What happens when it rains? It does have a rubber seal that goes around the glass, but there's not a single car on this planet that seals 100%. It blocks most of the water, but not all of it. The rest actually goes into a plastic tray, which is right here where my fingers are touching. You can see there's some remnants of water where we were doing testing. It's supposed to collect in this tray. There's a hole on either corner that is a drain hole, and there's actually a little hose that goes all the way down the pillar into the front of the wheels. I'm going to demonstrate it for you. I'll get a little cup of water and show you what it does. Subway, eat fresh. Anyways, so I've got a cup of water here. I'm going to dump it into this tray and simulate raining or rain getting in there. No, Mrs. Wizard, it's not men. It's water.
Okay.
And it'll go to that drain over there, and Mrs. Wizard will show you that right behind the passenger front wheel, you'll start to see water coming down. Here we go. You hear it? It's draining, guys. That's a good sound. And there you have it. That's what's supposed to happen with your sunroof when it's raining. It's supposed to leak out by your front wheels. So that's where the water's supposed to go. And also on the rear sunroof, sometimes they'll have rear drains that go out the back, or sometimes they'll just funnel it to the front and share these drains. But either way, that's basically where this was leaking.
So that's why that Jeep Commander we had, it basically urinated on me every single time it rained?
Yes, the sunroof drains were plugged. We finally had gotten that solved, but we traded it in not long after that. But this tray right here will fill to the top and actually start to overflow and drip all over you. That's where it comes from. When you get water coming in, dripping on you, or it's making the inside of this entire panel all soaked in water, it's not able to drain through the side holes because they're plugged. The way you fix, I'll go up, grab a little air gun, and I'll show you what you do. So here's an air nozzle that we used here. You just hook it to an air hose, to your shop air, or your tire compressor, whatever. And you put the tip of this into the drain and blow, just, and you'll very likely see leaves and dirt and other debris blow out right behind the front wheels onto the ground. Then you do the test I just did, pour some water, and you should hear it, like that gurgling sound should drain. We did that to this vehicle already. Junior Met got both drains blown out, and it drains very well now.
Okay, Wizard, with that water dripping down, there's nothing inherently bad about the water. It's kind of like walking in the rain. It's not, I know there's nothing in it, but could that damage some of the components, especially up by your rearview mirror?
It could. It could get water into the overhead console and really short circuit and damage a lot of electrical things in there. It definitely can cause damage, and also if it gets bad enough, the water will drain through the A-pillar covers and actually go to the floor and damage electronics down in this area. It can get really bad. It's really once a year, it's a good idea to just get up there and clean out those drains to make sure they're not plugged so you don't have to worry about that. So I definitely wanted to do a video for you guys today to tell you that going forward, the GM 3.6, well, it's yet to be seen. Maybe they've fixed it by now. I hope they have. And also, any sunroof on any modern car, it's the same scenario. You can use what you've learned here today to possibly save yourself a shop bill. So it's going to be a very small bill. All we did was just clean out the drains and did an inspection. It's not going to be very much at all. And as you saw throughout this video, other than me, there was no men, Mrs. Wizard.
Well, good thing I love you a lot.
That's good. I hope you only love me.
I only love you and Daisy, our kitty.
Our cat, yeah.
Yes, our cat. I like Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy's cute.
Yes.
Here's a picture of Daisy. It's our little flat-faced Persian cat. Very cute. She's actually this color almost. But hopefully that helps you if you got a sunroof and it's leaking on you. Now you can take action and do something about it. If you're curious what kind of tools that were used to work on this or any other car in the shop, check our Amazon affiliates link in the description below. If you purchase anything there, we get a small cut and really appreciate it. And if you're interested in that Lamborghini Aventador over there, there's a video coming. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching.